All right, it is game time, and we're going to do some pop percentages. So, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Pop percentage time.
Bum, bum, bum. Pop percentages. All right, what percentage of people are not at all pleased by having surprise parties thrown for them?
Oh, not at all pleased.
Not at all pleased.
Do you like a surprise party or nar?
It's too much attention on me at one time.
I feel like everyone that doesn't want one says that. For me,
It is. It's the
come
truth.
on, bring it on.
I
love them.
You love birthdays, yeah.
But I also love a surprise. Like a lot of people just don't like being surprised in general.
See, I like a surprise gift.
Like I remember when I turned 16, my mom had one for me and I was loving it. And my sister specifically the next year when she turned 16 was like, do not do that.
Uh-huh.
And she did a small thing with friends. She's like not interested at all.
Yeah, I would rather plan the surprise than
than-
be the subject of the surprise.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, what percentage of people? I'm gonna say 20, no, that's a really high percentage. I'm gonna say 15%.
Are not at all pleased? I'll say 26%. Oh,
9%,
well,
okay.
Okay.
So majority do
Overshooting
love
it.
the surprise.
That's exciting.
How do you
Love
even
that.
find that percentage?
I don't know.
How do you like get that? A random sampling?
What percentage of people have buried something in the wood? What do y'all bury?
My goodness.
um,
I'm gonna go dig in my backyard and see what I find.
right here on television, I can admit I've never buried none in the woods.
I don't think I've buried anything in the woods either.
Possibly, what are you burying? I'm scared.
Like, if anything, it'd be a rock as a little kid. Like, I'm gonna bury this.
We need that, like, the question of the day where it's like, other leave a comment. I want to know what you're burying in the
Yeah,
woods.
we need to know.
I want to know what you're burying in the woods. And that's
What
probably true.
percentage of people have buried something in the woods? 35. That's a big number.
22.
42%.
What are y'all buried in the woods?
That is our
I'm
next
scared.
question of the day when he's on.
I'm scared.
Yes.
I want to know. That's a high
If
number.
you've buried something in the woods, what is it? A, B, C, D, other.
Yeah.
Leave a comment.
No, the whole thing, just other.
Other, leave a
You have
comment,
to explain
yeah.
what it is. Yes.
Okay,
That's
42%.
crazy. My eyes are open.
What percentage of people believe that alien experiments have happened at Area 51?
Oh.
Well, here's 1%.
Okay, so.
I think so. Me?
One.
Anybody else in the studio?
Anybody?
Anybody? Percentage. I mean,
What's the-
okay, alien people, not people, but people that
Alien
believe in
people.
aliens, like my girl Snooki. This is like, it's a huge community, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be a pretty high number.
You think?
I think so.
I think so too. I'm gonna say 74%.
Okay, I'm gonna
Five.
say 63%.
What is it?
Um,
44.
That's still kind
I
of
was
a high
30%
number.
over, but that is kind of a high number. What percentage of people have delivered speeches in front of more than 100 people?
So random.
Well,
Do you think 100 people watch our show? Is this giving a speech or is this
maybe.
just talking?
My immediate thought was like weddings, like how many people get married, and then also how big are the weddings?
vows, yeah.
Because, well, also like there's always the best man and
Yes.
what's it called?
The-
Maid of honor
Yes.
speeches or whatever.
Mom and dad
And the dad speech,
speeches.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that is.
But also people, like, they always say the number one fear is public speaking, so I don't know. And 100 people is a lot.
14%. I'm gonna go on the low end.
I'll go 30%. I've been wrong the whole time. What's it matter now?
55! I should have gone with my gut, 50.
50. 50.
50%.
Wow, 55%. Okay, all right.
All right, what percentage of people never invite dates home if their places are messy?
Wow.
Well,
Some,
that's just a good rule of thumb.
some of you probably shouldn't be inviting them home, but you are.
Yes. What percentage of people never invite dates home if their places are messy?
Also, like, just clean your house.
Clean your house, tidy up.
Like, it's not that hard.
Wow.
What?
Think.
What?
No, I'm just saying you would think.
Oh.
It'd be easy, but it's not.
Never invite. I'm like, I don't even know if people really care that much, so that's the whole problem.
Yeah. 17%.
I'll say 18%. Boom.
14. Okay, we're in the teens.
See,
We're
people
close
don't
enough.
care. I knew. I'm still focused on people burying stuff in the woods.
We're stuck on
I don't
that.
trust y'all. Okay, what percentage of people said they would keep their jobs if they won $900 million in a lottery? That's crazy. That is a big, like, question though I feel like that we hear a lot. Like
Yeah.
just in general I hear a lot is like, you know, if I won the lottery, would I keep working? And I think a lot of people's answers vary. This is interesting.
Yeah. I think I would keep working. I do like to work, but then you got the fun money to be like, you know what? If they fire me, got money in the bank.
Yeah, I'm yawning.
Is this boring you?
Yeah, I'm like, I'll never win the lottery, so whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
Say never.
I don't know. I agree. I think I would keep working. One, I would need something to do.
Yeah.
And the money does, I mean, 900 million is a lot, but the money can run out. And
Yeah.
plus the taxes
Taxes
on
you
that.
gotta take
no,
out.
thank you.
Really, what are you taking
Yeah.
home? Like 100 million?
Yes, I mean,
Cool, 100 million.
it's not as good, but, you
But-
know,
5%.
35%. 37, wowza.
Yeah, good job.
Look at me go.
All right,
Last
last one, very quick.
What percentage of people have bought Marshmallow Peeps for their own non-Easter related snacking? Hopefully 0, because Peeps are disgusting.
Thank you. If you're doing that,
I
we
do
need
not
to
like
talk.
Peeps. Do you not like Peeps?
hate Peeps.
Peeps are gross.
I don't really
Don't
like
care the color. Are they all the same flavor? I don't know.
20%.
I'm gonna say 5 because I want you to be buying them.
23. I said
Yeah,
20%.
well, it's still better than people burying things in the woods that I don't know about. So
Yes.
you know what? Anyway, if